before the banks here in Nacogdoches, there wasn't very much. First of all, Indians settled this area. And so there wasn't really that much involvement with quote, people. But about the time the railroad, and of course, East Texas is full of lumber. They can grow crops. You know, there's just so many things that would draw people to East Texas. And so a combination of lumber, railroad, crops, and actual people being here is what brought banks to Nacogdoches. A commercial bank got involved in actually 1901.
The people who were supporting Nacogdoches, the leaders, financial leaders, as well as in positions with the local governments, apparently felt it was beneficial to have a community-based bank, and more than one, to involve more community leaders, some in this bank, some in that one, add a little competitive edge to it, and serve as a buffer where if another bank failed, we wouldn't be down to just one.
The leaders of the bank, well, Mr. Blunt and Mr. Baker, both were very involved in community. Community was very important to them, and social. E.A. Blunt had the first, quote, ballroom in Nacogdoches.
Third floor of his house.
They were involved with every aspect of the community. They weren't just bankers.
They were entrepreneurs working for the benefit of the community. Strong leaders involved commercially in Nacogdoches helped a lot. The fact that we were a small community in a heavily agricultural area between timber, cotton, and other crops, we were less susceptible even to fluctuations in the market prices of those products. And the railroad did give us access to outside buyers. We grew more than we could consume, whether it's trees, cotton, or vegetables. It opened the market up to bring money in from the outside.
Smart management, smart banking management.
They had their money where the mouth was.
Yeah, and always looking forward, not just dealing with situations, everyday situations. I'm so proud of the bank and their technology, and our technology department is just fabulous.
It's outstanding.
They have been so in touch. Our people can work with people not as computer literate right now and solve their problems for them, and just be such a help. And that's what banking's all about, being helpers. At a very early age, my mother would tell me, "You take care of the people who take care of you." It kind of stuck with me.
It works.
Yeah, it does work.
People matter. Without them, what are we? Somebody called me, and I was pretty much by myself, and every 3 minutes I'd stop and try to get to Tom Schott or Ross Fountain or somebody and let them know what's going on. But I was hauling trays of canceled checks out of the bookkeeping department behind the burned part, and setting them on the check tables in the lobby. Mm-hmm. Finally got some extra help. The employees had to go over to the Sentinel office, or that building where the Sentinel office used to be, to use the bathroom. 2 guys with a phone company, they worked around the clock to get us computer service. I was on the phone when one of them's talking to the phone company. "Yeah, it's bad. I'm standing here in the lobby looking through the roof. You need to get me some help down here to get this stuff wired up." And they did. We borrowed proof machines. We lost our proof machines, the ones you run checks through to make sure, work through to make sure the checks and deposits equal, and apply endorsements. And I think we actually just used stone forward endorsements. But they had several proof machines and loaned us some so we could continue to process. They were very helpful too. In the long run, as they say, things have worked out very nicely for a commercial bank, and we've been able to expand into markets we haven't been in. We've gotten into some institutions that the Blunts and Bakers either started or had invested in. Cushing, which we've bought, Commercial State Bank in St. Augustine, which we bought, and brought them back into our fold.
It's a great place to work.
And that's important in attracting qualified people. Finding the right people, whether it's on purpose or stumbling into them, is very important. And then accommodating them to the point they want to stay.
Our people are the bank. For it to continue and prosper and grow and continue helping our customers and helping our communities.
And I can't argue with that. Back in the day, the expression was, let's keep on keeping on. We seem to be doing it right. We think the community and individual customers benefit from our doing it right. And that's what we need to keep on doing. It needs to continue to be economically feasible for us to continue to grow in what we offer our customers. And they help with the economics of that by banking with us. And we make that easy for them by treating them right. That's the key to the success of most businesses. Treat your customers right and make it easy for them to support you, economically as well as patrons.